Alright, what's up guys? This is Average Cracker with a video. Today, what I'm going to do is basically take off the custom exhaust that I've had on the car for a bit for two reasons. One, I'm going to be adding the active cutoff, or I guess the cutoff switch thing. Two, there's a little gap. I mean, there's like a leak in two of the soldering points, so those will have to get fixed. But let me show you guys what I ordered. So basically it comes in two parts. Inside of here is the actual cutoff piece, the valve, I guess, and then here are all the electronics that'll go into the cigarette lighter. Now, I got these off eBay, but even though they're off eBay, they seem to be pretty high quality. I mean, if you just look at this remote, things like got rubbery buttons, which is great, and it feels like quality. It's got a good weight to it. Actually, I'm very impressed with that. It comes with plenty of cables, and this is the little receiver part, and that'll go into the cigarette lighter. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to cut the exhaust in half close to the inlet. I'm going to solder the actual valve, and then it's going to go exhaust to inlet to exhaust outlet in a way. So I'll show you guys exactly what I mean once I get this thing off, but it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be legit. It also came with these gaskets that I don't need and these screws that I don't need, but yeah. All right, so now that I got the Racing Beat thing back on here, I can show you guys that I think this will work. So if I get it just right, and then basically that's the way that the exhaust is going to sit on there, except there's a bit more room on the entry point of this, so it doesn't have to be that exact, but that's definitely going to fit. I'm going to do some modifications of this because, as you can see, when it's completely closed, I'm going to need to breathe, and for that I'll show you what I'm going to do in just a second. This exhaust, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a slit right here, and this is going to go in between that. So it's gonna just be that simple. And then solder it all, not solder it, weld it all together. By the way, those leaks I was talking about are coming from here and over here. I'm also gonna paint this all black because, yeah, I think the black would look better. Yeah, so far this has been really good. The only other thing, there's been some rattles. I can't tell if it's because there's a hole in there and here, or what's going on. I think it's on this side. You can hear the metal rattling, so probably gonna have to fix that as well with some slits up here and here, and then weld it just like I did on this side, but on the bottom ends of those little metal pieces. Alright, so next thing I'm going to have to do is probably take apart the center console. I'm also going to be fixing the shift boot. That one's all torn up. And I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to run that cable for the cutoff. Okay, so it's going to actually have to come through right there. That's where the shift boot sits. Alrighty, so after I took out the center console and fed the wire through with my brother, this is what it looks like. So that's where the wire is being fed through right there, and I just wrapped it around the shifter area because I didn't want it to wrap around down here and risk getting hit by something. So then it goes this way. Use these bolts, keep it in place, and there's still some slack, so it's not too tight. There's slack pretty much everywhere, and then it goes along, just applied everywhere. Here's applied, and hopefully this doesn't snap. That's why I left enough slack. I doubt you get up in this area anyways. It goes over here, and right now my temporary solution is having this electrical taped on there so the water doesn't get in. I just have it shoved in there to wrap it around. And when I'm ready to connect it, hopefully this weekend, after I make the cuts in the exhaust, I'll put it up here, connect everything, and yep, that's that. And the cool thing is I only need the remote to control it, so I can be on the outside of the car and make it quiet. Oh yeah, by the way, so this thing right here, little black areas, that's where I'm gonna cut it. Got messed up on this side, but pretty modest amount of slicing. I don't want to cut it too much. Yeah, but then again, I don't want to choke the engine up. That should be fine, honestly. If anything, I'll just have to do it over again. But yeah, I'll just lower the car, put everything back together, and once I have the cuts, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alrighty, so everything's back together. Don't mind that terrible drumming if you hear that in the background. But yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like. I actually redid the shift boot. We kind of like morphed the old one with the new one, because the one I was replacing it with had like a black ring around it. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. And yeah, I prefer the chrome. But yeah, let's turn this thing on. It's definitely an odd sound I'm not used to. Oh god, my phone's falling out of my pocket. Sounds so tame. Grab you guys. Alright. Coming out here. Just moving this car. It's gonna be worked on. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. This little ring on the shift knob was originally black. Apparently underneath there it's just a little zip tie. So we cut it on both and just swapped out that part, and now it looks great. Because apparently the other shift boot was higher quality. Even like the leather looked a little bit more like leather. And the inside material was really soft. It was nice. But yeah, everything's back together. Now we have the racing beat back on. Still sounds excellent. And I can't wait to do the cutoff. So let me start cutting that thing. Show you guys what it looks like after. Okay, so I'm not even gonna use the microphone because of the mosquitoes and stuff. But right here, that's the end game. That's the game plan right there. So this is the down. Use for the down. Use for the up on the other side. Yeah. So that's it. We'll just hold it all together. Hopefully it fits nicely. That'll be that. So this actually isn't gonna stick out this way. I think I'm gonna tilt it up like that. So I should probably remember that. Yeah, because it's gonna have to go over. Yeah, it's gonna have to go. Oh my god, these mosquitoes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll update. Comment down below on what you think. And I'll update when we do this. Thanks for watching.